AJ here with ProLine. Let's take a look at ProLine's automated campaigns. This is something that is very different from other CRMs. So other CRMs, everyone says, oh, we have automations. We can automate your business, right? And the problem is that the way that automations work in other CRMs, it's just if this, then do Y. Do this action. That's all that they can do. And so if you want to do any sort of automations over long periods of time with complex, like not just if then this, but also after that, if this then that, like if you want to chain together long strings of automations, you just can't do that in any other system. And that's the big time saver. The one-off little automations here or there, those are fine. Those are helpful. But what's really impactful for a business is when you can string those automations out in an intelligent way. And ProLine is the only CRM in the roofing space that is capable of doing that. So let's take a look at how our automated campaigns work. There's lots of very different use cases that I go over in other videos like sales follow-up or review requests, but I'm going to talk about in general how the automated campaigns work. So at a very high level, we are starting campaigns typically when projects move to a new stage. So when a project moves to, for example, quote sent, they're going into this list of triggers, and ProLine is going from top to bottom to find the trigger that is the correct match for what's going on with this project. So we can filter based off categories, types, different services, tags that are on the project. Lots of different logic can be put in place to conditionally start the correct campaign. And so you have that control right there on the front end. But once a campaign is chosen, then ProLine is then proceeding into this campaign and is sending each step one after another. So you can set up emails, text messages, and you can control the amount of time that is between these automations. And then you can also control when the automation triggers, what is the timing? And this is usually in the period of 24 hours. What is the specific time that this automation is going to run? So it's going to wait 3 days, but what time after that 3 days is it actually going to run the action itself? And so you have some different options here. You have starts immediately, starts at a certain amount of time before an event, or you could start it on a specific day of the week. You could also start it at what we call optimal time. Optimal time is we're using machine learning to look at past behaviors of every contact in your account, when they open emails, when they respond, when they call, when they text, and we're taking all that data and determining when that person is most likely to respond back to a message. And so this is really great for follow-up type applications where you want these messages to be sent at the time of day that contact's most likely to respond, which may be completely different than any other contact in your account. So we have email and text are definitely the most common automations that we can run through campaigns, but we have a whole massive list of other actions as well that can be triggered here, from creating tasks to creating projects, moving projects, tagging projects, sending webhooks outside of ProLine, triggering Zapier workflows, sending a project over to Company Cam. You also have the push notifications, Dope 360 direct mail. We have a lot of different actions that can be triggered based off of as part of ProLine campaigns. And so these campaigns are extremely powerful in what they're able to do. And again, the most unique part about this is the ability for these campaigns to run sequentially over time. It's not like just one thing is happening here. ProLine is actually automating multiple things over many days. And so these campaigns are virtually unlimited. You could have a campaign that lasts years, where ProLine's consistently following up over a period of years to accomplish whatever you're looking to accomplish. You have the ability to, we have a lot of pre-written, pre-populated campaigns that get put into every ProLine account, but you have unlimited capabilities to expand this. So you can add any number of campaigns, new campaigns into ProLine. You can add them or organize them into folders here. And in these folders, you can put whatever you want in here. You can write stuff completely from scratch. If you don't want to write from scratch, though, you can always clone an existing campaign in your account. Or once you create a campaign, you also have access to the latest versions of all our pre-written templates. So these are all our templates that we maintain on the back end of ProLine and update periodically over time. So you can always pull in, we might have exactly what you're looking for. Even if it's not already pre-populated in your account, you might be able to go in here and be like, hey, I want a gutters follow-up. Boom. That easy. Now I have a gutters follow-up campaign just like that, ready to go. I can customize it to my company if I want to, but it's already pre-written and it will work right out of the box. So this is part of what we help with during our onboarding process. If you go with standard, what we're going to be doing is just using our pre-written templates like I just showed you and sort of plugging stuff in. But if you go with the white glove, we're actually going to be able to custom design and write a certain number of campaigns for you. And so we can go to that extra level to make sure that these are written and set up to work how they need to for your account. And as you're seeing here, so many different applications for updating people on the status of their job, for insurance, for appointment reminders, asking for reviews, speed to lead. I mean, and this is just what we pre-populate out. The sky is the limit. You can be incredibly creative with what you want to automate with ProLine. And not only can you automate things in general, but you're specifically able to automate text messages that are going out from the ProLine numbers that each team member has in your account. So it is so much more powerful than what any other system has. And the fact that it's built into a complete CRM system is really the icing on the cake. It just all works together so seamlessly. And this is the reason that ProLine, companies using ProLine as their CRM, are so over the moon about it and are able to generate such incredible business results and profitability.